I'm a qualified emergency department nurse, which has let me do all of this. It all started at GCSE level. I worked hard to do well in my GCSE science and maths as I knew this is what I wanted to choose at A level. I did separate science at GCSE, however some of my friends on my course did combined science. Throughout the nursing degree you learn about anatomy and physiology, which tells you about what's in the body and how it all works, and this all expands on the basis of the GCSE biology knowledge. I chose biology, chemistry, maths and physics at A level before dropping physics after 1 year. The biology and chemistry came in especially handy as a lot of the anatomy and physiology at university relied on this knowledge, especially heavily on the biology. This isn't the only way to do it, as there are healthcare specific courses you can do at college and also some BTECs, which some of my friends found really helpful. People who hadn't studied in a while or didn't do A level biology or not as well in their GCSE biology, they might have struggled a lot more and had to put in more work when it came to university. So it is imperative that the better you do the earlier on, everything will be based off this knowledge. My main advice would be fully understand what you're learning at GCSE level, especially in your biology and your chemistry, as you're going to be using this throughout the rest of your career. After 3 years of studying at the University of Liverpool, I graduated with a first class honours degree in nursing. In nursing, it's not just the academic side, so the degree is split between university modules and also placement hours. You have to do a total of 2,400 placement hours to be in line with the governing bodies. After graduating, I had a couple of weeks holiday in before I started work at the Wiston Hospital Emergency Department. It was very fast paced and intense, but my good knowledge base and the supportive team helped me settle in quickly. Over the next 2.5 years, they funded me to do a lot more courses to develop my clinical skills and learn important skills such as my advanced life support. After this 2.5 years working, my girlfriend and I, we fancied a change, so we moved out here to Australia. We've been following a plan of working for around about 6 weeks and then holidaying for another 4 weeks, just to have that good work-life balance. When you are working, they are travel contracts, so the company pay for your flights to wherever you're flying to work, and we've worked in places such as the outback, where there's red dirt and kangaroos everywhere, and we've also worked out by the ocean where there's some nice beaches. Your accommodation's all paid for, your bills are all paid for, so that helps to save a lot more money for travelling. And those extra skills that I learned in the emergency department and having those important years under my belt has really helped me with finding more work when coming out here, as I'm more specialised and sought after. Whilst we've been travelling, we've been able to travel a lot of Australia. We've travelled up the west coast, right to the centre to Uluru, up and down the east coast to places like Sydney, and then we've also ended up going over to Fiji. Nursing may not be typically viewed as a STEM career, however the role has changed a lot over the last decade or so. You not just have to be kind, compassionate and have good bedside manner, but you're also a degree educated, highly skilled professional with life-saving skills. Nursing has many fields to it and many avenues to go into, with lots of opportunities to develop your career and further your career, so it's a really good STEM career to go into if you want a lot of opportunity and want to change.